How's it going, everyone? So today we'll be doing how to learn Java design patterns, because I don't know about you, but when I read the Wikipedia description or a description of a design pattern, I usually don't understand it. So here's a few tips that I have been applying lately that have worked for me. So hopefully it'll help you as well. Okay, so how do you find the information about a design pattern? Obviously, you can search on Google for a specific design pattern. So maybe it's the factory design pattern. You can search for that. Any number of blogs and sites will come up to gladly take your traffic and, give you the information that you need. Another one that I've found recently is this GitHub repo called Java Design Patterns. So I'll put a link to that. Awesome job there. And then, of course, there's also books as well, right? So I have this book, the Head First Design Patterns. I think there's a newer edition than the one I have. So if you have the money and you want to spend money to get a physical book or a PDF or whatever, you can do that. But there's a lot of free resources online that you can use. So that's how you get the information. And then, what's the process of learning the design pattern? So usually they give you a UML diagram. That's with like the boxes, right? So you'll see the UML diagram, and what I do is I have this iPad with the pencil. I think you can see it there. So I write out the example there, and it's cumbersome. But as I write them out, then kind of the repetition or the slowness of it maybe is able to sink into my head more than me just reading the boxes and trying to piece it together. Maybe someday, once I get good enough, I can just read the boxes and it'll sink in there. But for now, I need to write it out. And then I look at the code examples. I piece together the code. I don't write all the code on my iPad because that'll take forever. But I try to piece together, okay, these boxes I wrote down, where the code goes and everything. So it makes sense in my head. After I feel like I've got a good grasp of it, then I try to create a different example than the one that the blog or wherever has shown me. Again, go to my iPad and I'll write out a new example applying this pattern. So here's maybe a real world problem, and then apply it to whatever I just learned. And then the fourth bullet point here, use when needed. So now that I've downloaded this into my head, when I go to work or when I go to, wherever I am coding, maybe it's a startup or whatever you do, now it's in my head. And when I encounter a similar type of problem, then I can apply the design pattern if I need to. Or if I'm doing a code review or whatever it is, then I can use that. Okay, so super short video. Hopefully it helps someone, something I've learned recently. So keep doing the repetitions if it doesn't make sense. And a lot of times, for me, for sure, I read it, it doesn't make sense at all. So as I write it out, that's kind of my process right now, and it's tedious, but that's one way I'm able to learn it. So thanks a lot. If you like this video, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll be posting more videos on software engineering and leadership. Thank you.